The season of eliminations is over, and the quarterfinals is upon us with one last semifinal seat available in SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 2025. We are coming to you live here from the San Andres Sports Complex in Malate, Manila to bring to you game number 2 for today, the main event of today's doubleheader coming on San PEDRO MAMBA x Razon. Nakikita natin yung coach na dito. Itong si Coach Erwin Santa Maria, known for his spitfire type of coaching. He has had his winning legacy here in Sinag Liga Asya before. His first season he was a champion and he came back a first runner-up as well. And dito naman, dito sa kabilang banda, ang Saints FULITECH head coach Dave Gomez. Mas chill naman na coach dito, pero usually hina-highlight natin yung players. Pero this time it is a battle of coaching, because one will look to cement his winning legacy leading the 8th team, and now ang Saints FULITECH, the number 1 seed headed by Coach Dave Gomez. Game at hand right now will be between the San PEDRO MAMBA x Razon, the final seed in the playoffs, and number 1 Saints FULITECH. This is game number 2, your main event for tonight. Once again, my name is Migs Gonzalez and I'll be your anchor for tonight. And once again, joining me is Coach Leo Isaac. Coach Leo, I'm excited for today's ball game as much as you.
Yes, excited na ako dahil alam naman natin, no? Isa na lang ang silyang natitira papunta sa semifinals.
We had game 1 earlier, tapos na. Skytrack Aviation aabante na. Pero third member of our broadcast team is Florence Del Agua. Florence, how are you doing there on the sideline? I hope you're doing well. Pero syempre, pwede nang mapanood ang ating Sinag Liga Asya games on our social media handles. Facebook and Instagram, Sinag Liga Asya, and YouTube and TikTok at Sinag Liga TV. Right here below on your screens para inyong masundan ang aming gagawing semifinals. Pero hantong tayo sa magiging game story natin for tonight. It's all about pushing forward, Coach Leo.
Yes.
Securing that semifinals win.
Yes, definitely. With just one semifinal slot available, sino kaya sa dalawang to mas malakas na tulak ang kailangan para makapasok tayo dyan?
Yep, and it's coming from an upset win San PEDRO MAMBA x Razon. We'll see kung kaya din nila ngayon to kick our game forward. We'll be turning it over to our courtside reporter, Florence Del Agua. Flo?
Migs and Coach Leo, before we start this game, isa munang patunay kung gaano ka-intense ang ating quarterfinals. Binisita pa tayo ng isang napaka-importanteng tao sa Philippine basketball industry. Walang iba kundi si Coach Arlene Rodriguez, former PBA head coach at naging parte rin ng coaching staff ng ating Philippine national team. Coach Arlene, thank you so much po for being here at magandang gabi po sa inyo. Balita ko po, binisita niyo po kami dito para magbahagi ng information about sa World Masters 45 Up Tournament kung saan kalahok po ang ibang mga sinaglakas players. So this is your chance po na kausapin ang ating basketball fans.
Una-una, nagpapasalamat ko sa iyo dahil binigyan mo ako ng oras para ma-interview. Unang, nakikiusap lang ako na supportahan niyo po sana ang Philippine Masters 45 Upper. Maglalaro po ito sa Taiwan, sa May. Ano po, kalaban po natin iba-ibang bansa, Europe, US, meron po ron. Kaya lang po, puro matatanda na. Sana po, supportahan nyo kami. Nagpapasalamat din kami kay Senator Bong Do sa pagtulong nyo sa amin. Senator Jingo Estrada at Bong Revilla. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Coach Arlene. At para lalo pa pong dumami ang supporters ninyo, baka may gusto po kayong batiin at pasalamatan.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat nga ako ulit kay Mr. Rocky Chan, kay Leo Isaac, sa'yo, Miss Pro. Sana huwag kayong magsawang interviewin uli ako pag malapit na yung laro namin sa Taiwan. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Coach Arlene, and we wish you the best of luck in Taiwan this coming May. Mga kasinag, ganyan katindi ang Sinag Liga Asya. Umaabot na tayo sa international tournament. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, huwag niyong palalagpasin itong susunod na laban coming up. The San Pedro Mamba Razon will test their skills once again against Saints FULITECH. At para tawagin ang ating Sinag Lakas starters, here is Ram Valid, ang ating game announcer.
Good evening once again, mga kasinag, live from the SinagLakasKwarenta Sports Complex, SinagLakasKwarenta MALATE, the city of Manila. Welcome to SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 playoffs. This is presented to you by Liga Asya, co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. Catch the live action at Sinag Liga Asya official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. With our media partners, Blast TV, Fiber TV, Top Sports, and Cable Link. Powered by SLA, Sports Production, and Converge. It's win or go home for both teams. Our second match for tonight. The battle between San Pedro Mamba x Razon and your Saints FULITECH. And now it's time to meet the Sinag starters for both teams. First for your San Pedro Mamba x Razon. Point guard number 33, Eugene Tide. Shooting guard number 26, Kiko Jose. Small forward number 1, Ponce Martinez. Power forward number 12, Job Gonzalez. And center number 16, Gilbert Malapana. San Pedro Mamba x Razon is led by Coach Erwin Santa Maria. Assisted by Bong Madelo, Manny Mendoza, Floyd Didicatoria, Paulo Ramirez, and Chris Xavier. Team manager, Mr. Alvin Lugo. And team owner, Attorney Melvin Matibay. Your San Pedro Mamba x Razon. And now let's meet the starters for your Saints FULITECH. Starting at point guard number 24, Howell Aquino. Shooting guard number 11, Michael Tanegra. Small forward number 19, Ronald the Hawk Hawkins. Power forward number 29, Bowie Brothers. And center number 17, Rob Zayor. Saints FULITECH is led by Coach Dave Gomez. Assistant coaches are Chad Sarmiento, Ed Sciamco, Chaiko Katipunan, and Aaron Javier. Team owner, Mr. Edward Salvador, and Mr. Coach Dave Gomez. Your Saints FULITECH. Game officials, charge in action, Dennis Escaros, Michael Galotera, Jess Boras, and Erson Birds Izuga.
Starters on your screens now for San Pedro Mamba x Razon. Tan Endose at the guard positions, Malabaran at the center, Joff Gonzalez and Alfie Martinez at the forward. Saints FULITECH will be going with Aquino and Tanegra at the guard, Sayawan at the center, Pradas and Hawkins at their forward position. So this is about to be game number 2. The final semi-final seat is on the line between the number 1 seed Saints FULITECH and San Pedro Mamba x Razon, the final seed in today's ball game. One shall stand and one shall fall. Can San Pedro Mamba x Razon pull off an upset, or will Saints FULITECH cruise towards the semis finish line? Martinez, three-pointer, that's short. Saints FULITECH with the rebound. So kung magbabalik tanaw tayo, Coach Leo, no, sa game na nangyari nung Monday, what did San Pedro Mamba X Razon do well to get a win against this #1 seed after that 3-pointer right down the line for Saints FULITECH?
Yes, no? Lahat ng departamento dominado ng San Pedro Mamba team against the Saints FULITECH last Monday.
Yep.
At sigurado ako naging mahaba-haba ang usapan
Yep.
nitong #1 team in the elimination going into today's game.
Yeah, and I'm curious kung ano yung naging usapan ng Saints FULITECH right after that, being the first seed, having their first loss in the season, ng 8th seed pa ng SinagLakasKwarenta. Pero ngayon, I hope that they made their own adjustments. Para ano sa tingin mo, Coach?
Yes, ang matindi kasi dun sa nangyaring game na yon. Right in the middle of the third quarter, decided na ang game eh. So parang talagang pinakita nitong San Pedro Mamba team na sila ang seeded team doon sa game na yun.
Parang nagkabaliktad yung posisyon nila. Kumbaga,
yes.
no? Na naging first seed itong San Pedro Mamba X Razon na undefeated pa. Tapos itong Saints FULITECH ginawa nilang 8th seed.
Yes, pero sabi nga nila, there's always a first.
Oh, yes.
So after sweeping the elimination, darating at darating din naman ng off night mo at medyo natapat nga siguro nung araw na yon.
Which is actually connected to our game story na pushing forward, no? Na Coach Erwin Santamaria on the side of San Pedro Mamba X Razon has this mentality na, not really mentality, pero history of winning na dito sa Sinag.
Yes.
So he is looking to continue this with the 8th-seeded team in San Pedro Mamba X Razon.
Tama.
And mukhang nagkakaipitan itong si Gonzales at Sayawan. Nakipagsayawan sa loob.
Maagang pisikalan to.
And look now, Saints FULITECH almost in the penalty, committing 3 team fouls early in the first quarter with still 8.5 remaining in the first.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
And they have to be extra careful kasi if not like the first game, hindi masyado pumapasok yung free throws ng JC2. But if San Pedro Mamba gets to convert those free throw line shots,
ayun na, yung binabanggit mo. Just a minute
again,
and 23 seconds into the first quarter, nasa team penalty na itong Saints FULITECH.
and those are the tiki-tack fouls na dapat
Gagabi. Gagabihin tayo dito.
Huwag naman sana, Coach. Huwag naman sana. Pero you know, if it means more intensity, maybe. Pero wag naman siguro masyadong gabi. Pero back to the ball game, Saints FULITECH in control. There at the helm is Howell Aquino. 3-pointer is good.
Yes, a while ago it was Howell Aquino. Now it's Tanegra. Back-to-back threes.
Si Michael Tanegra. Hindi natin masyadong naramdaman ng game 1, but early offense here for game number 2. Joff Gonzalez looking for Kiko Jose. Tan will shoot the 3-pointer. Wants to answer back, and he does.
Yes, lucky bounce for Eugene Tan with that 3-pointer.
And mukhang umuulan ng tres so far in this ball game. Kanina, nahihirapan mag-tres ang parehong kupunan ng JC2 and Skytrack. But the rim looking like an ocean for both of these teams now. Oh, and trying to plead for that foul, I believe, was Howell Aquino.
Yes, but good individual defense by Kiko Jose against Howell Aquino. Nawala ang bola.
That is your lakas shot of the quarter, brought to you by Okada Manila on that 3-pointer by Eugene Tan. Si Jose Imperial kicks it out to Eugene Tan. Gilbert Malabanan pleading for that reset. 8 seconds to work with. Quick crossover. And offensive foul on Joff Gonzalez.
Yes, easy call for the referees. Not in the position to give that solid pick. Natawagan ng offensive foul si Joff Gonzalez.
And a good job on the acting job there, no, to sell that offensive foul. Pero to have more reports on the sidelines, pakinggan natin ang ating courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua. Flo?
speaking of pushing forward, Migs and Coach Leo, obviously ayaw na maulit ng Saints FULITECH ang pagkatalo nila last game. Pero tulad nga ng sabi ni Head Coach Dave Gomez, that loss built our character. Kaya naman in their practice last night, instead of holding an intense training, they focused on recalibrating their team and getting them all on the same page. And hopefully, madala nila yung positive atmosphere nila outside of the court dito sa ating Game 2. But how important is this positive attitude for Saints FULITECH? Migs and Coach Leo.
Thank you, Flo. And mukhang mas magandang tanong yun para sa'yo, Coach Leo. Gaano ba ka-importante yung ganong impact coming into today's game na do or die?
It's always a big factor if you have that positive thinking going into a game.
Yep.
No, gaano man kasama ang game mo the previous one, always move forward or look forward to that positive thing. Kaya namin to, mananalo kami.
And just like that, Ronald Hawkins got that three-pointer into an offensive foul baited from the San Pedro team. And now they are on the offense, up by 6. And that's gonna be a foul against Gilbert Malabanan.
Yes, all field goals made, lahat sa tres yan.
Oh. Gilbert Malabanan in their last game having a double-double performance, nearly a triple-double with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist shy of a double-double with a steal and a block apiece. Saints FULITECH will reset. Gets it to Hawkins at the high post, that's short. Pleading for the foul, but referee saw it differently. And now San Pedro Mamba extra zone will have another chance here. Checked in is Martinez para sa koponan ng San Pedro. Full court press ang ipapa-implement ngayon ng Saints FULITECH. Gilbert Malabanan at the high post. Trying to look for the open man. Finds Joff Gonzalez for 3. No good. And now Saints FULITECH with the basket.
Good look for Joff Gonzalez. Mararamdaman mo yan pagka medyo naka-warm up na yan. Papasok na mga three-pointer niyan.
And second chance points by Alvin Vitug. He was the player of the game last game, having 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and making his presence felt with 4 steals for Saints FULITECH. Malabanan, excellent body control, getting that basket for San Pedro.
Quick crawl to the baseline, nobody there to help. Easy basket for Gilbert Malabanan.
Now Ronzagala at the point. Trying to find the roller here. Vito gets free at the top of the key. And on the left side is Michael Taniegra.
Oh, good help.
Napalibutan kagad. Great defense there by San Pedro. Credit the help by Joff Gonzalez. On the inside, quick reset by Gilbert. Three-pointer on the way. I believe that was Imperial. Ayaw.
Release pa lang, alam mo nang sobrang lakas.
Alam mo nang sobre. And all the way to the hole. Finger roll is good para kay J.R. Rosales. Malabanan gets the basket with the foul. And here we go, the steam train, the freight train of San Pedro Mamba extra zone.
Initiating the contact once he heard the whistle, went straight, released the basketball, made the shot. Bonus free throw ngayon para kay Gilbert Malabanan.
And if you're the side of San Pedro Mamba extra zone, you can't keep on relying on Gilbert Malabanan for your sole source of offense.
Tama.
Kailangan talaga i-spread mo. You have the Joff Gonzalez, you have Eugene Tan, you have Stephen Mopera who had 16 points, 3 rebounds and an assist in their last outing. So, kompleto ang end one doon ni Gilbert Malabanan. And now to bring it down, itong si Ron Zagala. Gets that pick from Jeffrey Kenzie. Vitug on an island. All the way to the basket. Napilabutan ulit. Defense has been the story of Game 1. Eugene Tan, ang bilis tong bagal. Sumobra yung tira. Offensive rebound. Malabanan kicks it out to the wrong man. Down the other way is Ronel Mangiat.
Yes, Mangiat. They call him Super Mangi.
Talaga ba, Coach? Super Mangi?
Baka ipakita sa'yo kung bakit mamaya-maya.
So ngayon, Super Mangi at the free throw line.
Yes.
one of the key players as well, tagged for Saints FULITECH. Unfortunately, just falling short in their last game, hence their knockout game today. Ronel Manguiat will shoot his second free throw, and that's good. 6-point now lead for Saints FULITECH. Not what you'd like to see if you're Coach Erwin Santamaria. Finds Imperial. Gives it back to Tan. Great pick and roll action there. Just overshooting that shot was Mark Yuson.
Yes, good execution. No?
Ganda nun.
Just a bit too strong on the release.
Kala ko nga ita-top board yan eh. Kayang-kaya na yan. He had a clear lane to the basket. Could have finished a bit stronger. Trying to find Malabanan. Finds Imperial instead. Oh, and that's a turnover for San Pedro. Vitum all the way to the basket. Inside hand finish. And Coach Erwin Santamaria has seen enough. 17-8 is our score. The number 1 seed takes the captain's seat with a 9-point gap against San Pedro Mamba Exazon. We'll be right back for more first quarter action. And now coming back at the first quarter, going to that game 1 nung Monday ay 67-52 15-point victory by San Pedro Mamba Extrazone. Coach Leo, ano nangyari sa Saints doon?
Namatanda eh. Naniniwala ka ba doon na matanda? 25%
Grabe.
field goal shooting sa Saints FULITECH, no?
Yep.
Hindi nangyayari sa kanila elimination, pero at that game, nakaramdam sila ng hindi nila malaman at hindi nila maipaliwanag.
And that was a nightmare game to say the least for Saints. Fast break points, talong-talo sila. A 13-point lead there for San Pedro, which we have seen its fair share so far in the first half of the first quarter. Bench points, mas umariba din yung San Pedro with 27-19. And points in the paint, a 10-point gap against the number 1 seed.
Lahat nga eh, no?
Lahat talaga.
Oo. Kumbaga sa ano
They
eh.
came ready.
Clean table.
Talagang nilinis and leading the way, the one with the ball, Gilbert Malabanan. That jumper no good.
Oh.
Tapping that shot away was Mark Yuson,
Yes.
pero not enough power there to keep the Rock in control.
Good offensive rebound by Mark Yuson. Kailangan nila yung puntos sa possession na to. Kundi baka mamaga kaagad ang lamang ng Saints FULITECH. Sabi nga nila, iba itong Saints FULITECH pagka nauuna.
Oh, I mean, it's harder for them. It's harder for the opposing team to catch up.
Yes.
Which is, I think, the usual trend of the teams in the SinagLakasKwarenta. Great move by Gilbert Malabanan. Turning back the hands of time and kissing it off the glass.
Spin left.
Ganda na. And three-pointer trying to add more to this lead, but Eugene Tan has other plans. And now with another chance here. Battle for position on the floor is number
That's Stephen Mopera.
21. That's Stephen Mopera.
Yes,
As we check out undoubtedly this lakas move of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Gilbert Malabanan. Parang 18 years old ulit.
Oh, left-hand dribble, spin, then the kiss of the glass.
Offhand spin is tough. Yep. One of the tougher finishes around the rim as Stephen Mopera goes to the free throw line, sinks his first shot as they are down by 6. With 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, splits that trip. And Zagala back at the ball game for Saints FULITECH. Vito on that left side. Gets that pick from J.R. Rosales. Vito, three-pointer, just short. And Eugene Tan with the offensive rebound. Ahead to Mopera. Fadeaway jumper, short again. Saints FULITECH off to the races. He sees JR Rosales. Vitug, extra pass to JR.
Yes, good recognition by Vitog. Hitting Rosales underneath.
Hits him in stride there. Perfect placement, perfect timing. Expanding the lead to 8, and that's why they're the #1 seed. Eugene Tan denies that screen. Excellent inside pass. And Yuzon with a finish.
Good positioning by Yuzon, using his wide body to get much space underneath.
Zagala calling the play here for Saints FULITECH. Saying that pick is Jeffrey Kenzie. Zagala, he'll try his three-pointer. Just shy. Gets another chance. 8 seconds now on the shot clock and fouled as he took the shot. 13-19. I believe that's a three-pointer.
Yes, Super Mangi was fouled.
Si Super Mangi.
He's a three-pointer and will be taking 3 free throws. Mamaya papakita niyan sa'yo kung bakit siya tinawag na Super Mangi.
Na-caught off guard lang talaga ako sa pangalan niya. Ronel Manguiat had 4 points in their last outing. Nung Monday, he had 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal. To his name, probably uncharacteristic performance from Ronel Manguiat or Super Mangi kung tawagan. Tignan natin kung puputok siya in this game against San Pedro Mamba. Pasok ang pangatlo. And papasok na ngayon si Melvin Arellano for San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. Uupo muna si Mark Yuzon. And possibly a fresh 5 here for Coach Erwin Santamaria. Three-pointer, no, that's short. Zagala with a rebound. Gives it to JR Rosales. He sees a clear lane, but that's good defense. But the referee saw it differently.
Yes, some kind of fishing expedition for JR Rosales.
And Ezer Lim, this is a familiar face, Coach. Na-cover ko na to sa parallel leagues. Also a reliable scorer sa mga parallel leagues niya. He knows how to get his teammates involved and a reliable rebounder inside. JR Rosales now at the line, shooting a second shot. That's good. Ezer Lim will bring it down for San Pedro. He sees a gap in the defense all the way, attacks the basket. Napahiya ako dun. And that's going to be a foul on number 16. Sorry, that's number 9, I believe, against Alvin Vitug.
Medyo malakas lang yung bitaw
Yes.
ni Lim dun sa drive na yun.
He had a good look at the basket. Naiwan niya na yung primary defender niya. The help was late. Pero hindi lang niya na-finish. Konting-konti na lang.
Malamig pa.
Well, this is his first minutes. So tignan natin kung ano magiging discarte dito. Zagala gets that pick from Rosales. Uses it. Kicks it out to the top of the key. Inuurong lang yung depensa ni Ezer. Short. Battle for the ball. Zagala stays with it. Manguiat. Perimeter jumper na. Foul na naman ni Joff Gonzalez.
Yes, not afraid to take those shots. Knows how to create some contact and is gaining a lot of free throws. Itong si Super Mangi.
So he'll be heading to the free throw line for 2 shots for Saints FULITECH. And if the second shot goes, San Pedro will have the chance for the last shot of the first quarter. Both throws are good. Finds Joff Gonzalez. Kala ko papasok sa yung bola na yun sa atin, Coach. And three-pointer just short para kay Alfie Martinez. And that will be the conclusion of the first 10 minutes of this game number 2. San Pedro Mamba, Extra Zone, still finding their footing in this ball game as we check out these first quarter highlights. Saints FULITECH looking like their old self. Mukhang maagang nag-gel tong laban na to. Gilbert Malabanan off to a good start in terms of offense. Pero titignan natin, we still have an eternity of basketball left to be played. Only one seat in the semifinals remains. We'll be right back for more Sinag Liga, SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 2025.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Flo Del Agua here, mga kasinag reporting for the quarterfinals kung saan itong si head coach Erwin Santa Maria ng San Pedro Mamba he's expecting na mabigat ang challenge na kakaharapin nila ngayong araw. Kaya naman in that pre-game huddle, they took the chance to have a Bible study para mag-ground daw ang kanilang players at pairalin pa rin ang humility despite having a momentum. Coach Erwin added na bago sumabak sa hard court, it is these silent moments that will truly prepare the players for their mentality on today's match. All for now, Migs and Coach Leo, your comments.
Thank you, Flo. And a holistic coaching
Yes.
approach dito, no?
Oo.
For Coach Erwin. Kaya parang iba rin yung sumapi na spirito dito sa San Pedro Mamba as we take a look at the first quarter field goal percentage. A dominant lead. Saints FULITECH shooting 43% from the field with 7 out of 16 shooting and 5 out of 17 equaling to 29% for San Pedro Mamba x RAZON'S.
Yes, a good start for Saints FULITECH. Their first 3 baskets were all from the 3-point area.
Oo nga.
And that is a good sign.
Yun pa yung masakit, no?
Oo.
Kasi may compound interest pa yan eh. Kumbaga,
May
all the way.
dagdag yun eh.
3-pointer.
Ayan na
For
naman.
Saints FULITECH.
Yes.
And that 3-pointer is good para kay JR Rosales.
Looks like a bit short yung release niya,
Oo,
but
pero
had the lucky bounce.
na iraos ng pektus ng tira niya. And going against that defense of Sayawan.
Yes, some
Was,
contact in that last play.
And Zagala, agad inakbayan ng Sayawan na binibigyan niya ng special instructions kung paano bantayan itong si Melvin Arellano.
Yes, sabi niya siguro, hindi mo naman kailangan pressure rin, ang layo-layo eh. Wala pang threat eh.
Yes. Kapag nandun siya sa pocket niya, dun mo siyang lalapitan.
Tama.
Gilbert malabanan against the JR Rosales defense. 3-pointer on the way for Tan. Back irons it. And Melvin Arellano swatting at the wrong ball. Eyeball ang nakita dun kay Sayawan.
Hindi naman sadya yan.
Yep. Mukhang hindi nagupit ng kuko. Ito si Melvin Arellano. May sumabit pa yatang konti. But it looks like he will be fine. But I'd like to take this opportunity to greet happy viewing kay Ma'am Aya and Sir Edward Salvador. Ma'am Ala and Sir Edward Salvador, the team owner of Saints FULITECH. Magandang gabi po sa inyo at maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik sa SinagLakasKwarenta.
Happy viewing.
Zagala, 3-pointer, sees a gap short.
Ayaw pa rin for Ron Zagala. Kanila naman ang bola.
Lucky break again for Saints FULITECH here.
Lahat puro lucky ah. So far, puro lucky ah.
Pero nagkikick in din naman yung skill naman talaga. But a handful of their shots have been lucky bounces kasi. Floater, ayaw pa rin. That was Gilbert Desengano. Desengano.
Yes.
May kulay yung buhok pero nakulangan ng kulay yung tira.
Lucky break pa rin. A foul was called against them. No? Kung hindi tinawagan, siguradong fast break
Fast
na para
break na
sa
naman.
San Pedro Mamba team.
Exactly.
Lucky pa rin.
Gilbert Malabanan is back in the ball game. Eugene Tan inbounded. Melvin Arellano na medyo kamukha si Ranidel. And now Martinez gives it back. Arellano tries to show his outside stroke, just not good. Zagala says, wait lang guys, lamang naman tayo, huwag tayo magmadali. Trying to find Hawkins. Finds Rosales and all the way to the hole. What a strong collision between Rosales and Alfie Martinez.
Yes, good defensive stance by Alfie Martinez. Just holding his ground against the barreling J.R. Rosales, clearly an offensive foul.
Alfie Martinez was clearly in his spot first, and J.R. Rosales just barreling into that screen immediately. Take a look at this instant replay, no? Napakpag kagad ni Rosales. Yung defense nito ni Martinez, but that will be an offensive foul against Rosales. Back from behind by Sayawan. And that's the energy call for Saints FULITECH.
Yes, good entry pass to Joff Gonzalez, but Sayawan was all over him.
Take a look at this instant replay. Your 0107 Management Group Incorporated lakas block of the quarter. Martinez, three-pointer, ayaw pa rin, and skying for that rebound was Desengano.
Yes, still not there for the outside shots of Alfie Martinez.
Zagala gets that pick from Sayawan, trying to find Desengano in the inside. Good defense here by Gonzalez. Just tried to play good, honest defense there. Pero foul ang mapipito.
Yes, just too much contact on that last defensive play of Joff Gonzalez.
And papasok ngayon si Imperial para kay Joff Gonzalez, a smaller substitute. Going a bit smaller here on the side of Coach Erwin. It's still no substitutions for Coach Dave and his crew. Zagala puts it to the inside. Kicks it out kay Maui Pradas, pero overshoots that pass.
Wayward pass from Sayawan. Hindi na nahabol ni Maui. Sumayaw yung bola.
Sinayawan. Yung bola. Hands it off to Mupera, pero fakes it.
Oop.
Eugene Tan, almost loses that ball. Drives to the basket, strong drive, kicks it out Imperial. Malabanan, floater, pure as silk.
Gilbert Malabanan just proving to everybody that he still has it. And that would be an offensive foul against Ron Sagala for warding off Mopera, accidentally hitting Mopera on his face.
Sagala and Mopera in each other's grill all the way from the first quarter pa lang nakita na natin itong dalawang to. Sinasabi ni Mopera na nasiko siya doon, and just like game number 1, we are now on to our first review of game number 2 between San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone and Saints FULITECH. Tignan natin kung ano yung nangyari sa dalawang gwardyang yun. Mopera trying to ward off that ball against Zagala. Tignan natin dito. He tried to ward it off, and there goes the extra action.
Yes, nagka-ispadahan. Kanina nagkasaputan. Ngayon nagka-ispadahan naman.
Pero it looked like an offensive foul, obviously, against Zagala. So that will be San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone ball. A chance to cut into this lead. 10 points na ngayon ang kinakapitan ng Saints FULITECH. Both teams looking to secure this win, to secure that final semi-finals chair sa SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. 14 seconds left to work with. Martinez trying to look for an ally. Almost a 5-second violation. Mopera. And turnover nonetheless.
Good pressure defense, forcing Mopera to give that wayward pass.
And to talk more about the guard from Saints FULITECH, I'll turn it over to our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua. Flo?
Megs and Coach Leo, the first time I spoke with Ronnie Zagala of Saints FULITECH back in the eliminations, tumatak sa akin yung sinabi niyang, I hate losing. But now that it finally happened, Ron tells me it's actually God's will that we lost because it revealed ang mga overlooked na shortcomings nila. Dagdag niya, he would rather lose now kaysa sa semis o sa finals kung umabot man dahil doon wala nang second chances. For today, asahan daw natin na baon nila ang matitinding lessons learned from their first loss of this season. Natalo man, pero blessing pa rin daw. Anong masasabi niyo dyan, Migs and Coach Leo?
Thank you, Flo. And given our tournament format, no, talagang I would agree with Ronnie Zagala. And that's a very nice holistic approach to the game of basketball. Kung si Coach Erwin, nagba-Bible study with his team to keep his teammates grounded, humble. Ito naman si Ronnie Zagala, he just says it's God's will na natalo sila. It's better now than later as we check out this lakas fast break of the quarter brought to you by Starbomb Sport Kill. We'll be right back after this timeout.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
And coming back into the second quarter, a spotlight on one of the players of San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. Itong si Eugene Tan. Hindi masyadong umaabariba sa stat line, pero his contributions lately would spell differently. Only averaging 4.4 points in the eliminations, but having 3 in the quarterfinals. Game number 1, rebounds. He had 8 despite averaging only 3.4 in the season, and assists having 10 and 5 steals
Yes,
in the last outing.
The veteran that he is, Eugene Tan, just showing us how good he is during crunch time.
So sana magpaka-magic bunot ulit siya ngayon. Silent killer na pwede namang loud killer, okay lang naman yun. Basta makuha pa rin yung panalo regardless.
Down by 8 at this time.
Hawkins sinks the second. Bringing it down is Eugene Tan. Will try to look for Imperial, pero pumoposto si Arellano. Tan, nabakante yung pintura. Kick out to Malabanan. Gives it to Imperial. Fakes that 3. Good defense here by Saints FULITECH, but better offense para kay Melvin Arellano.
Yes, kala ko nagulat si Melvin Arellano sa pasa.
Pero that's his shot.
Imperial, no?
Yun talaga siya.
Oo.
Pero I don't think he was anticipating that pass originally.
Tama.
Yeah. Oh, great backdoor cut there by Maui Pradas. But immediately greeted at the door by San Pedro Mamba. Eugene Tan looking for that fast break.
Tira yan.
3-pointer on the way. That's short. That was Alejandro San Jose.
Yes.
Oh, when there's a steal by Eugene Tan. Matagal niya nang ginagawa niyang contributions yan ng quarterfinals game 1. He had 5 steals across his board, across his number, as we take out this lakas assist of the quarter. Brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop.
Not a good foul given up by Desengaño. Hindi niya alam siguro na nasa team penalty sila. So it will be free throws for Eugene Tan. A chance to get closer dito sa kalamangan ng Saints FULITECH.
Eugene Tan making that first free throw. Chance to cut down the lead to 5. And he does. Desengano will be taking a seat, and replacing him will be number 11, si Michael Taniegra. Now, we might be talking about later in the ball game. Zagala brings it down for Saints FULITECH, gets that pick from Sayawan. Trying to find the open man here, finds Hawkins. He sunk a perimeter shot earlier. Zagala, 3-pointer is wet like water.
Yes, not giving up despite missing some 3-pointers a while ago. Nakatama na si Zagala.
Finally breaching that perimeter lid is Ronnie Zagala after his relative woes nung first quarter. Arellano back to Tan. Tries to breach that perimeter, but off. Oh, that's gonna be a hold against
Maui Pradas.
That's Maui Pradas.
Yes, talo na siya sa pwesto no? So alam niya darating ang pasa, hinaltak niya na itong si Melvin Arellano.
And shoutout nga pala, nanonood live dito sa San Andres Sports Complex, Boss Christian Botsena. And dala-dala niya ang kanyang mga kasama na manood dito sa game number 2 ng San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone and Saints FULITECH.
Go.
Makes the second one
Yes, good free throw shooting by Arellano.
by Ranidel de Ocampo. Itong si Arellano. And now Zagala will pull it down for Saints FULITECH. Taniegra at the left side, Rosales, Hawkins, and Sayawan there with him. Zagala trying to make space, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Zagala.
Yes. Hinook niya yung kamay ng defender eh. Si Imperial. Nakita ng referees. Tinawagan siya ng offensive foul.
And this game is as close as we anticipated. Saints FULITECH holding on to a 6-point lead.
Yes. Nakauna nga itong Saints FULITECH pero mukhang nararamdaman mo dumadagundong na sa likuran nila itong San Pedro Mamba.
Once they get their momentum, for sure, talagang mas matataranta itong kupunan ng Saints FULITECH. Taniegra, Sayawan asking for it. Hawkins from 4-point land. Tongue out, 3-pointer in.
Yes, that's the second time he's done that in this game. At kilala nila, tumitira talaga ng ganong kalalayo yan.
Si Hawkins ng Saints FULITECH. And gusto natin bigyan ng special shoutout ang isa sa mga anchor ng SinagLakasKwarenta. Nasa biyahe pa after we see this Lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila to the one and only Alvin Tanyada. Alvin, good evening sa'yo. Salamat sa panonood. And thank you for watching our game kahit nasa biyahe ka pa.
Kanina. Nandyan lang kanina.
Ngayon, nasa biyahe na siya.
Tumulong pa sa kanina pagko-coach eh.
Malabanan misses that second. And lane violation committed by Saints. And that was gonna be against Sayawan. So Malabanan will have another freebie. And some friendly chatter going on between Coach Erwin Santamaria and Coach Dave Gomez. And that's what you love to see, no? Na kahit semi-final spot yung pinaglalabanan natin, you know, still good camaraderie and brotherhood for both of these teams. Hindi nagkakapikunan, hindi nagkakagalitan. Just good old-fashioned basketball.
Laro lang.
Laro lang.
Oo.
Just higher stakes, but laro lang at the end of the day.
Tama. So, it's a 1-2-2 zone being shown by San Pedro Mamba.
Why do you think that defensive adjustment was made, Coach Leo? I'm curious.
Nakakadalawang pukol na tong si Hawkins sa ibabaw eh. So, linagyan nila ng ulo yung depensa nila. Kaya lang, nabutas naman yung ilalim. Nakatira. Itong si Sayawan.
And kagad, nakalaban, nakagante. Itong si Alfie Martinez.
Ayan, sa ibabaw, si Gilbert Malabanan.
Hawel Aquino. Open on that left side, Taniegra, wala. Eugene Tan tumatakbo, hinahanap si Arellano, anticipated by Aquino, but Eugene Tan just snatches that away. Oh, and that's gonna be a push.
Yes, a sorry miss by Alfie Martinez from a good pass from Eugene Tan. Got the rebound though, and was fouled.
That was a clear push again on Sayawan, no? Committing that push down inside, so Alfie Martinez will be tested at the charity stripe. Misses that first free throw.
Lahat ng laki nasa isang side pa lang ha.
Hindi pa masyado na si share coach. Pero mamaya kakalat yan. Only sa paglipas ng oras, makikita mo rin yan.
Pero 6 lang ang lamang eh. Di ba?
Di, baka...
Baka biglang mag-swing yung laki sa kabila eh. 6 lang ang lamang.
Ezra Lim checking back in for San Pedro Mamba. And mukhang nagbago na ulit ng depensa itong San Pedro Mamba. And from the for 3, no good si Alvin Vitong Taniegra from the other side. In and out. Lucky breaks here for San Pedro Mamba.
Ayan, nagsuswing na yung Lucky.
Here we go. Here comes Gilbert Malabanan with a full head of steam.
Yes. Realizing that Kenzie was not in a proper defensive position, initiated the contact, got the shot off, pabanda pa yan, at titira ng bonus free throw. Yan, walang depensa si Kenzie, nakatagil.
Get
Nakatalikod.
out of my way. Hotel 101 Global Lakas drive of the quarter. That was Gilbert Malabanan. Misses that free throw. Sayang, could have been a one-possession ball game right there. Ezer Lim giving Aquino to his right. Binibigay kagad sa help defense. Swings it to Vitog all alone for three. Yes, sir!
Yes. Alvin Vitog just got an open look and hit it.
Gilbert Malabanan now will set the table for San Pedro. Getting that quick seal, Alfie Martinez, and that's gonna be a foul on Alvin Vitog.
Yes, using his good positioning. Itong si Alfie Martinez. Down low, got the pass, made a strong move to the basket.
That looked like it was all ball, but the referee saw it differently. Mukhang may kasamang bewang at balat doon. And checking back into the ball game, Super Mangi. Ronel Manguiat, ang favorite player mo, Coach Leo. Alfie Martinez takes that first one. Second free throw now for Alfie Martinez. Makes it. Two-possession ball game, 5-point lead for the Saints FULITECH. And timeout will be called by Coach Dave Gomez and his team. We'll be right back for more second quarter action for game number 2 of the quarterfinals. We'll be right back.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Coming back to the ball game, kung merong silent killer ang San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone, meron namang silent in game 1 for Saints FULITECH, Coach Leo.
Yes, Maui Product, Ronel Manguiat. Hindi nila nakuha yung regular numbers nila. And talagang the whole game, nangangapa sila para silang nasa dilim.
Yeah, they really came up empty on that last game, but hopefully their usual contributions will be seen. Alfie Martinez blocking that shot out of the air.
Yes, Alfie Martinez playing good defense, but was called for a foul.
That's Alfie Martinez's second personal foul.
Down low pa daw, hindi
Yep.
pa nakagather si Howell Aquino nung tinawagan ng foul.
Hawkins gets it back. Wing three-pointer. That's his spot in and out. Pero nandun yung tira niya. 10 seconds left in the game clock. Gilbert Malabanan. Full head of steam. Drops it off Martinez.
Yes. Good play by Malabanan, grabbing that defensive rebound and issuing a pass to Alfie Martinez. At naubusan na ng oras.
Great defense there on the side of San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. And now it is just a 3-point game in favor of the number 1 seed, the Saints FULITECH. With one more seat vacant in the semi-finals, we have reached the end of the first half as we check out the second quarter highlights. Before we head into the break, Saints FULITECH looking like their past selves, but San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone hot on their tail and eager to secure that last semi-final seat. We'll be right back for the second half of SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 quarterfinals, game number 2.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Para makinig anong gagawin, di ba? Sabi nga ni... Back-to-back hits now for him. Kailangan niya na marami pang ganyan. Kung may kita dahil sa ingay dito, hindi lang siya na magaling dito. One more or no more. Kapit sa mga Sinag.
JC2 Architecture Studio, a composition of diversified and exceptional team of architects with a wide range of experience in architectural design and build projects. We provide and commit to collaborative, responsive, and accessible experiences that solve functional, real, world challenges for our clients and partners and guarantee a well-functional built environment. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. We are mined to collaborative and responsive relationships with our partners and in the community, resulting in a functional, valuable, and stunning built environment that we are renowned for. Construction and project management. From concept to physical building is our promise to our client, delivering their dreams to reality. Our passion is to make Yelp bicycle and dreams into built reality. Architecture should be eccentric but not loud.
Pampanga Intermunicipality Series Basketball Tournament Delta Cup.
Pakabiling kong masalese kayo na i-promote tayo ng sportsmanship na. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, kapampangan tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
Maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Itong show, my King's Coach Pancho has only 14.5 seconds before they can claim the throne and literally call themselves kings of the D2 tournament. What a ball game. What a series of events that we saw here, that we witnessed in this historical D2 Super Cup Invitational Tournament. Seconds away for Pampanga Delta to seal the deal and once again deliver another championship.
The Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines champion, your Pampanga Delta.
kayo'y patuloy na nakasubaybay sa Game 2 of the quarterfinals dito sa SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 at dahil napaka-intense nga ng mga pangyayari sa ating first half, pag-aangin muna natin ang mga bagay-bagay dito sa halftime interview kung saan sinamahan ko ng aking mga regular guests, kumbaga, Assistant Coach Jico Katipunan of Saints FULITECH and Team Manager Sir Alvin Lugo of San Pedro Mamba. Magandang gabi po sa inyong dalawa. Unahin ko na po kayo, Coach Jico, dahil lamang po kayo sa ating scoreboard ngayon. Showbiz pa rin po ang aking question. Kung meron po kayong personal motto na ipapatupad para kayo na po ang tuloy-tuloy na makalamang sa laro na ito, ano po ang quote na iyan?
Offense wins games, but defense wins championship.
Coach, at dahil po ito po ang personal quote, kumbaga, na gusto nyong ipatupad ng inyong team, batiin nyo naman po ang sumusuporta sa Saints FULITECH.
First of all, binabati ko si Coach Dave Gomez, Consi Edward Salvador, Madam Ala Salvador, yung buong coaching staff namin, lagi nakatutok sa team. 2 PM boys, mga taga Santa Rosa, tsaka si Macho Cadorna. Yun lang. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Coach Jico. Short but sweet, pero dito sigurado ako maraming masasabi ang napakasipag na team manager ng San Pedro Mamba, Sir Alvin Lugo. Kayo naman po, kailangan yung makahabol sa ball game na ito. So ano naman pong personal motto na gusto nyong ipatupad ng San Pedro Mamba?
Play to win, never give up. Lamang kasi yung kalaban namin.
Maraming salamat po for sharing that with us. At kayo naman po, I'm sure marami po kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan.
Medyo madami. Sa aking mga boss, Congresswoman Ann Matibag, Attorney Melvin Matibag, sa aking Mayor, Mayor Art Mercado, Mayor Amica Mercado, sa family ko, mami ko, daddy ko, sa wife ko, I love you. Sa mga anak ko, happy founding anniversary, Kisanti Mom Chapter, kay Mr. P, sa kaibigan ko, sa pinsang ko, Ian Luna, at sa kaibigan kong kalbo, si John Rivitog.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Alvin. At atin, ang mga nangyari ng first half mula dito kay Migs and Coach Leo.
Thank you, Flo. And coming off that interview, now we are on to the second half. 36-39 is our score in favor of the number 1 seed with a 3-point lead. 39-36 as we check out these halftime highlights brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Seemingly, medyo kumakalat na yung Lucky. Coach Leo.
Yan, oo. Kanina, one-sided ang lucky. Pero ngayon, mukhang nababanggit na rin natin. Lucky for the other team naman. No? So, after 2 quarters, the Saints FULITECH up by just 3 points kanina. Kala natin mamamagana yan. 12 points na kalamangan nila. Pero itong San Pedro nga, got some lucky breaks naman. Kaya 3 na lang ang lamang. As we take a look at the halftime stats, 41% field goal shooting ng Saints FULITECH as compared to only 33 by San Pedro Mamba. Rebounds naman, lamang din ng Saints FULITECH 24-16. Assist department, halos tabla lamang sila. Pero bench scoring, Saints FULITECH lamang na lamang 24-11.
Yes, and actually a few interesting stats. I'll be bringing them up later. Pero tignan muna natin. Leading the way for all scorers is Gilbert Malabanan with 13. Alfie Martinez shortly after, Alfie with 7 points, Arellano with 6, Eugene Tan with 5, and on the side of Saints FULITECH, JR Rosales with 8 points, leading the way for his team. Hawkins and Vitog with 7 each, and Super Mangi Ronel Mangiat with 6 points. So, titignan natin kung yung mga players to watch natin kanina as we begin the third quarter, magpaparamdam na ngayong second half as the final seat of the semifinals remains vacant and both remain hungry. Eugene Tan, incredible defense against Mangiat. What a fiery start to the third quarter, and Saints FULITECH will be forced to reset. Zagala picked up by Gonzalez, pull-up jumper, good decision but just can't convert. And the ball will stay with Saints FULITECH as Ezer Lim will be whistled for that foul.
Oh, free throws will be awarded Desengaño.
Desengaño, we saw him earlier in the first half, no? Na he's been the energy guy, one of the energy guys for Saints FULITECH. And this is exactly what they need against the lockdown defense of etong San Pedro Mamba X Razon. na pinakita nga nila nung Game 1, kaya sila nakahabol. They had an upset victory against this #1 seed. Can they do it again? 3-pointer, no good for Martinez. And foul will be called on Zagala.
Yes, talo sa pwesto against the match staller, Gilbert Malabanan. Zagala giving up the foul. Muntik pang magpalusot eh.
Pero nakita ng referee, nasa harap na mismo eh.
Yes.
14-second shot clock, Eugene Tan. Trying to look for Martinez at the cross court. Finds Gonzalez. Malabanan. Perimeter jumper, that's good.
Yes,
And you can
Gilbert.
see, no, the defense medyo nagsasag sila kapag perimeter jumper na ni Gilbert. Maybe
And
that's the...
they have to challenge the next time because Malabanan's been hitting his shots.
Tsaka, you know, you can see from his form eh. Parang hindi siya
Tama.
as comfortable with compared to the inside, syempre. So kaya baka nagsasag off yung defense at tapos alam nilang puro big bodies yung San Pedro. So we'll see what Saints FULITECH does here. Mangiat catches it on the left wing. One dribble pull jumper. That's good.
Yes, Super Mangi off to a good start here in the third quarter.
Oh, no one covering Joff Gonzalez. Back irons it. Again, a lucky break for Saints FULITECH. Ronel Mangiat trying to dance with Eugene Tan. Great heads up defense. Trying to convert that into a turnover, pero just too much juice there.
Active hands by Eugene Tan. Over 40 years old, still in good condition.
Yes.
You see Eugene Tan.
That's
And
the
all of
surprising
the
part.
players here,
Yes.
the Sinag.
Talagang condition sila, and excellent pass by Ronald Hawkins. All the way to the inside kay Mangiat, uncontested.
The whole San Pedro Mamba team caught napping.
Yeah. Kulang na lang, kumot at unan. Joff Gonzalez, naghahanap ng kakampi. Eugene Tan, gustong magsumbong kay Kuya Gilbert. Eugene Tan, binalik kay Imperial. And that three is good.
Yes, good recognition by Eugene Tan, hitting the wide open Imperial for the three-pointer.
And the #8 seed within 3. Zagala tries to answer back. Desengaño drops it off. Extra pass to Sayawan.
Yes, parang nabitawan na yung bola. Pumasok pa rin para kay Sayawan.
And now up back to a 5-point lead. Eugene Tan calling the play for the men in white and red. Martinez sees the gap in the defense kay Joff Gonzalez. Pero foul na lang ang mapipito, no basket.
But Joff Gonzalez will be given free throws na may muwersa na sa ilalim. Tingnan natin itong tira ni Sayawan. Yun, oh!
And that is your lakas assist of the quarter, brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Parang nabitawan na eh. Pero pasok pala, asintado.
Sa vantage point natin, kita ko nabitawan eh.
Pero just enough spin on that basket to get it off the backboard.
Buti na lang, nabitawan niya.
Oo, kasi kung nabitin yun, foul na yun. Gonzalez makes that second.
Yes, still a 3-point lead.
Yep. Very much still anyone's game here. And the tensions are absolutely at its penultimate point. Trying to get that last seat in the semifinals. Hawkins get his own rebound. Tries to send the message to Sayawan.
One more. Oh, decided to
passes
pass.
it up to Super Mangi!
Sinasabi sa iyo kung bakit Super Mangi ang
There we go.
tawag
Now I
dyan.
see it. Now I see it.
Sabi sa'yo, magpapakita sa hiyan.
I see it now. Pero kasi nung stat line nung previous game, parang hindi masyado eh.
Saka kung titignan mo siya eh, no? Kung mamatahin mo, sabi ko nga eh, pispisin lang ang pangangatawan pero pag naglaro, ang galing. Oh.
Let's take a look at this instant replay. Speaking of Super Mangi himself, that is your lakas shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Okada, Manila.
Yan ha, kilala mo na ha. Nagpakita na
Alam
sa'yo.
ko na. Kilala ko na.
Oo.
And inbound here for San Pedro Mamba. Gonzalez trying to look for Malabanan. Lumusot kay Eugene Tan. Saints FULITECH gets it back. Zagala against the Gonzalez defense. Mangiat nilabas. Hawkins thinking about that three, pero pass daw muna.
Look at the way Mopera is guarding Super Mangi.
Yep, he is absolutely on him. Like super sticky defense. And ball will sail back to San Pedro Mamba. Here comes that lockdown defense. And for more information on Eugene Tan of San Pedro Mamba, I'll be turning it over to our courtside reporter, Florence Del Agua. Flo?
Aside from their star players, i-highlight din natin ang mga doers ng San Pedro Mamba at isa na dyan ang kanilang main point guard na si Eugene Tan. Isa itong si Eugene, according to their coaches, na quiet man sa scoring but has been exceptional in facilitating their game plays. Ito nga daw pagiging effective ng system ni head coach Erwin Santamaria. He really credits to their team's composition dahil karamihan daw pala ng players ng San Pedro ay coaches din. So the role of Eugene Tan is very crucial in making sure na iisa sila ng iniisip when inside the court. Your thoughts on that, Migs and Coach Leo?
Thank you, Flo. And baka delikado yun, no, na marami kang coach on your team. Kasi kapag masyadong madaming ego in a team, talagang magpapagalingan yan. Buti na lang, with the captain's jacket and the captain's hat, itong si Coach Erwin Santamaria na magkukall ng shots.
May head coach eh.
Oo.
Okay lang maraming coach, basta may head coach.
Problema kung lahat acting head coach.
Yun lang.
Oo. Pero props to Eugene Tan. Let's see what he can contribute to his team today if he can help them secure that semi-final spot. And sayawan with the perimeter jab.
So, a far cry from their game the other night, no? Ngayon, medyo, ito yung kulay ng Saints FULITECH.
Being undefeated prior to their last Monday loss, could they pull away with just one loss heading to the semifinals? Mangiat going against everyone. No rebounder, but it doesn't matter!
Naniwala ka na.
Ronel Mangiat!
Naniwala ka na.
Propelling the lead to 10. As we take a look at this lakas stress of the quarter. Brought to you by Sunsport. Stopping on a dime. No rebounders down for Saints FULITECH, but he does not give a single care. Timeout will be called by San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. We'll be right back for more third quarter action. And coming back into the third quarter, one of our valued partners in Okada, Manila. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. You are still watching the SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Super Ronel Mangiat single-handedly lifting this lead to 10 for the #1 seed in Saints FULITECH. Almost a turnover there. But looks like there will be a foul called on number... that's on number 19 on Ronald Hawkins.
Yes, and with that foul of Hawkins, over the limit na itong Saints FULITECH. So,
next foul will be free throws. Eugene Tan finds Arellano.
Layo.
Pera.
Layo.
That's too far. Yan, pati yung bola napaupo sa bleachers.
Yes,
And referee's trying to ask for that extra ball. Di nahanap natin. Habang nasa bleachers yung unang bola. And the ball will go back to Saints FULITECH.
sayang no? Nasa team penalty yung kalaban, tapos titira ka ng malayong 3-pointer.
That's not the best shot that you can pick. Yep. Yun nga sana i-bring up ko. Iniisip ko nga na, maybe that was the play, pero parang hindi.
Hindi.
Desengaño.
Kita mo na?
Super Mangia.
Sinasabi ko sa'yo
Oh my goodness. An absolute wake-up call for Saints FULITECH, and it has been the Ronel Mangiat show in the third quarter.
Tama ba yung pangalan?
Yep, I understand now. Parang super sumang no? Nung sa UE. Ito naman, Alfie Martinez. Brave drive, but could not avail of that extra shot. As we take a look at this lakas grab of the quarter, brought to you by FULITECH Innovative Advertising. Fade away ni Ronel Mangiat.
Nagulat din ako noong una ko napanood to No. Siguro nung, ano pa lang, nung first season ng Lakas 40.
Now I see him.
Oo.
Parang 'di ba sinasabi to see is to believe. Now I believe.
Oo.
Ronel Manguiat probably has about 14 points across his number now.
Galing pa sa off night yan, ha?
Oo.
Diba?
Nagaling sa time na 4 points lang siya.
Yes.
And now he has doubled, at least tripled his previous outing. Ngayon, nakakadagdag na siya sa problema ni Coach Erwin Santamaria.
Now they're giving him the ball.
Eto na, the isolation of Ronel Manguiat. Trying to work on Eugene Tan. Pero nasaraduan ng pinto. Great recognition there by San Pedro Mamba.
Yeah. They have to respect itong si Manguiat dahil nasaktan na sila eh.
Pero Manguiat, we have not seen his passing prowess yet masyado, no?
Yes.
Oh, and down on the inside, Arellano.
Knockout play on the part of San Pedro Mamba. Everybody was still
Talking,
walking down, talking to each other. Nag-forward pass na itong si Eugene Tan.
Zagala gets the pick from Sayawan. Hawkins tries to dump it off to the post. Gives it to Manguiat. ISO, three-pointer, in and out. Sayawan with the O-rib. Rosales, back to Hawkins. Against the defense of Martinez, quick double team on the wing. Manguiat, I don't know what step that was, pero walang travel ang tinawag.
Yes, almost made the shot. Back iron lang eh.
Malabanan, kicks it to Arellano, perimeter shot, no good. And Hawkins powers through. And it would surprise you, coming into the start of the second half, yung leading rebounder ng Saints FULITECH is Ronald Hawkins with 5 rebounds to lead all players of Saints FULITECH as in and out si Zagala dun sa tres na yon.
At matatawagan ng foul si Manguiat on that rebound play. Malabanan will troop to the free throw line.
Malabanan, the previous player of the game in their last outing for San Pedro Mamba X Razon, a double-double machine, if I may say. Pero medyo nagsasag nga yung depensa sa kanya pagdating sa mga perimeter jump shot.
Yes, walang respeto.
Wala masyado. Kasi medyo matagal yung kasa niya bago pa mabitawan yung bola. Misses that second one. Malabanan tracks down his own rebound. No one boxing out the shooter. Basketball 101 yun. Eugene Tan trying to carve out some space. Martinez gives it to Mopera.
Ayaw pa
A little
rin.
bit closer, no. Malabanan just claws down that rebound, but I believe that's an offensive foul.
Yes, over the back foul called against Gilbert Malabanan. Wala pa sila sa team penalty, so out of bounds play lang tayo dito.
Ball will go back to Saints FULITECH as they hold on to an 8-point lead against the number 8 seed in San Pedro Mamba. With 1.5 remaining, Saints FULITECH in the penalty. So every next foul for this team in blue and gold will result in free throws, and that's a travel.
Yes.
Yep.
Nauna yung hakbang eh.
Oo.
Bago yung bagsak ng bola.
Ano ba dapat dyan, Coach Leo? Dapat sabay,
Panabay,
di ba?
oo. Panabay.
Or kung hindi man sabay, as in parang sabay na.
Yes.
Para hindi mapito ng traveling. Eugene Tan at the helm, trying to find Arellano. Malabanan waiting in the dunker spot. Kicks it out Imperial, playing with the Saints FULITECH defense. And that play is played to perfection.
Good pull-up jumper by Imperial, cutting down the lead to 6 points. Kailangan nila yun.
Saints FULITECH feeling the pressure now. Eugene Tan on Zagala. Trying to find J.R. Rosales. Taniegra hands it off to Hawkins. Corner 3. Yes, sir! That's good for Zagala.
Good pass by Ronald Hawkins. Well set up for Ron Zagala. Inviting the defense and dishing off to the wide open Zagala.
And that's a rare three-point make for Saints FULITECH. Gilbert Malabanan battling his way inside.
Yes.
But foul will be called. I believe that's gonna be on Hawkins. Siya yung unang sumundot sa balat eh.
Diligencia foul yun.
Ano ibig sabihin, Coach
Alam
Leo?
na alam ni Gilbert Malabanan, wala na sa pwesto si Hawkins, pero nandun pa rin defensively in front of him. So pagsugod niya, automatic foul yun.
So that's veteran smarts right there.
Pagka wala ka sa defensive stance, at marunong bumasa ang offensive player,
and not sure what they were...
Sasabit.
Parang nagpe-plead nagkakaroon ng lane violation. Malabanan makes that first.
Oo nga.
Umulit yung unang free throw kasi nag-step daw across the line itong si Jeffrey Kenzie. Now second throw for Gilbert. Ayaw pa rin. Lucky break there for Saints FULITECH. Last shot now in the third quarter. Zagala, who will they go to? They go for a pull-up jumper. Could have been big if it went in. And can go for the last shot is Eugene Tan. This will count if it goes. No, it won't. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter. And in a few short moments, Ronel Manguiat has single-handedly lifted this Saints FULITECH team now with 18 points, Coach Leo, with 4 rebounds and shooting a stellar 5 out of 9 from the field. He had 4 points in their last game, pero right now, talagang nagka-wake-up call na to. Kasi Ronel Manguiat shooting his way just from sheer will from 3-point land and making his presence felt. More of that in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
The final 10 minutes of play is upon us. And bigyan naman natin ng konting player spotlight ang double-double machine ng San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. The one and only Gilbert Malabanan having 16 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist shy of a triple-double, and having 1 steal and 1 block across his name. And when this guy goes downhill in this game so far, wala nang pumipigil dyan, Coach.
Yes, may gustong pumigil pero walang makapigil. And what a basket by Hawkins from tip 3.
Grabe, 11-point lead now for Saints FULITECH. Ronel Manguiat, interestingly, on the bench as we take a look at the quarter scoring 15, 21, and 17 for the 8th seed and 24, 15, and 22 for Saints FULITECH. Mukhang even scoring naman so far in the game, pero pumutok itong Saints FULITECH led by Super Mangi in the third quarter.
They outscored San Pedro by 5 points in that third quarter.
Oh, in and out there by Tangegra, sorry. Imperial dribbles it out. Malabanan will reset. Gives it back to Eugene Tan. Nakakuha ng bakante kay Jock Gonzalez. Perimeter shot is good.
Yes, much needed basket from Jock Gonzalez. First for his own cause, the confidence, and for the team's cause, the lead down to 9 points.
Zagala, the guy that says that he hates losing. Tignan natin kung makakakuha siya ng panalo dito. J.R. Rosales. A little miscue there, but Hawkins stays with it. Corner 3, no good. Battle for the ball. Imperial ahead of the back. Fast break, puts it up. Emergency layup with the foul in the basket.
Imperial sprinted to get that basketball and had 2 dribbles for that shot.
And that is your Lakas drive of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. If San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone ang Eugene Tan, meron ding silent killer in JV Imperial.
Yes, eksakto no? Yung bangga sa release ng bola.
He could have been blocked if he was just a second late. Pero JV Imperial making it when it counts, completes the free throw trip.
Lead down to 6. from a high of 11.
San Pedro Mamba extra zone has to tighten up on defense. They can't afford to change baskets right now. Taniegra, J.R. Rosales and Eugene Tan trying to battle for position. Medyo na similar to the first game. Kanina kiss-kissin yung ginamit natin. Ngayon, talagang literal amuyan na. Kasi nose distance na lang yung dalawang to.
Naunahan sa pwesto si Eugene Tan. So medyo hindi niya nagustuhan yun.
Yep. And foul was given up immediately by Eugene. Oh, and konting pabaon given by Eugene.
Yes, oo.
And mukhang nagkakatuwaan naman itong dalawang to. Nagtatawanan lang. Hopefully, walang ulterior motive pala itong dalawang to.
He just has to control himself. May kasunod pa yan. Knowing Eugene Tan.
Pero you know, if you're San Pedro Mamba extra zone, you would not want to see that from Eugene Tan. You would want to keep him on the floor. He is a valuable contributor, reliable shooter, gets his teammates involved. So you would not want him getting involved in those fouls. Malabanan kicks it out to Mopera. Top of the key.
Ayaw pa rin para kay Mopera.
That's his usual calling card, no? Eugene Tan against J.R. Rosales again. Both of these guys just at each other's grill. From the tip-off pa lang. Talagang konti na lang. I mean, if this game gets any closer, these smiles might turn into something else already.
May konting ano yun eh. Alam mo yung pagka nagkakagigilan kayo, kailangan hindi ka umatras eh, kundi ikaw ang maduduro eh.
Yes. And right now, it's also a mental game, no? Kailangan sharp ka. Kung nilalaro ka ng kalaban mo, kailangan aware ka nun eh. Mopera. Swings it to Gonzalez. Jump step three is good.
Yes, big basket by Job Gonzalez.
Wow.
I told you a while ago, if he feels it, he'll take the shot.
3-point game now. Chance of defense from San Pedro Mamba. Taniegra, guarded by Imperial. Gets that pick from Rosales. Ball will stay with Saints FULITECH.
Yes, good defense.
And let's take a look at this instant replay. Your Okada Manila lakas shot of the quarter. That was Joff Gonzalez. Konting jab step lang. Simpleng-simple yung galaw. Makes it a 3-point ball game.
And we have a coach's challenge from Coach Erwin Santamaria. Feeling niya, bola nila.
Yep. Mukhang heavily influenced ni Eugene Tan. Agad nilapitan niya yung referee na, bola namin yun during that last tip-off. There was supposed to be a handoff kay Zagala, if I'm not mistaken. Tapos natapik dito, tignan natin. Eugene Tan, nasundutan dito sa Taniegra. Oh, that looks like it's off Eugene. What do you think, Coach? Parang Eugene eh. Nagkamali na ako kanina eh.
Pero tumama ka na rin naman eh.
Yun know. So that's the first motion, and batting it out of bounds was Eugene. Yep. Not sure how the referees will call it here because it's quite close. That was Taniegra and si Eugene Tan na trying to battle for the ball here.
Yeah.
Nasundan ni Eugene. Nasundutan na.
Ganda nung ano eh. Jump switch. Ganda nung jump switch ni Eugene Tan. Nagulat si Taniegra. Natapik ang bola. Yun lang. Di natin sigurado kung kanino last.
It might be a better angle if nasa side ng San Pedro Mamba extra zone eh. Kasi dun mo makikita kung sino talaga yung huling tumapik ng bola. Because from behind, it looked like it was last touched by Taniegra, but from that recent angle, parang si Eugene Tan ang huli. Let's take a look at it one last time. There's the motion. There we go. That was off Eugene Tan.
Cover ni Eugene si Taniegra eh. So, hindi natin alam eh kung involved pa si Taniegra sa ano eh. So, they'll keep possession.
So, coach's challenge is unsuccessful.
Sayang yung mga challenge.
Parang wala pang successful challenge ngayon.
na eh.
Meron isa kanina.
Baka pwede mong gamitin yung challenge on the latter part of the game na baka mas crucial eh.
Yes. Well, it is quite crucial. Kasi fourth quarter na, you wouldn't know when the lead will be like this again as Zagala goes all the way to the hole. Gonzalez, malabanan. Full head of steam, but wisely resets. Gonzalez wants to go 2 for 2. Back rims it and resets again. Eugene Tan, the team of coaches just down within 3. Malabanan kicks it to Imperial. 3-pointer, no shooters bounce. Gonzalez, a man amongst boys.
Yes, bully ball for Job Gonzalez in that last play. Grabbing the offensive rebound and the putback.
And San Pedro Mamba extra zone is just within 1. Eugene Tan, great defense against Rosales. Excellent coverage by Eugene Tan. And Malabanan with the icing on the cupcake.
Yes, Eugene Tan just providing energy for the San Pedro Mamba team.
Let's take a look at this instant replay. That is your Star Balm Sport Care Lakas fast break of the quarter. Eugene Tan absolutely clamping down on JR Rosales and Gilbert Malabanan ahead of everybody else, getting San Pedro Mamba their lead. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And coming back into the fourth quarter, one of our valued partners in Hotel 101 Global. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. And coming back now into the last quarter of regulation. Saints FULITECH now down by 1 after they've led for majority of the ball game with 6 minutes remaining. Super Mangi back in the ball game, overshoots it. Battle for the ball, and Vito comes up with it. Coming back into the ball game, step back jumper, malamig pa rin. Rosales with another chance. Hawkins, off to Rosales. Binanggalang si Eugene Tan, but no call there. Eugene Tan stays with it. And that's gonna be a kick ball in favor of San Pedro Mamba.
Yes, what defense this San Pedro Mamba team is showing us.
And that's exactly the story of game number 1. Na pinag-usapan nga natin kayo na Coach Leo. Pushing forward yung theme natin this game. Can Saints FULITECH live up to their number 1 seed reputation na makapunta sila sa semifinals, or will San Pedro Mamba extra zone duplicate up with the upset win and secure that final semifinal seat?
Na naka-abante na sila by one point, no?
And now that JR Rosales is on the bench now, so this could be a window of opportunity for San Pedro. Imperial, walang nag-close out.
Oy!
In and out shot.
Yes, almost there.
Could have been huge for San Pedro. Hawkins, a shooter in his own record. And Imperial on Mangiat like white on rice. But Saints FULITECH will stay with it. Desengaño hands it off to Hawkins. Oh, inside, Mangiat, but can't power through. Eugene Tan tries to ward off Desengaño. Brings it down for San Pedro. Finds Gonzalez. Shot clock reads 12. Inside kay Imperial. Malabanan. Balik kay Eugene Tan. Gonzalez in the corner. And that is Desengaño playing with his hands. And,
that's the 5th and final foul for Desengaño.
Not sure if he got to maximize his minutes, but just like that, from that disqualification, JR Rosales will be checking back into the ball game prematurely, I believe. Eugene Tan, back to Gilbert Malabanan. Tries to find Gonzalez. Little leak out there. Opera. 3 seconds left to work with. Eugene Tan has to put it up. Yes, sir! Eugene Tan!
And the stare down after the big three-pointer by Eugene Tan. May kasama pang pang-inis eh.
Could be big.
Not there.
Just back rims it, but Saints FULITECH with another chance. Rosales scrambled for the ball, and that's an offensive foul on J.R. Rosales.
Yes, you have to play smart in this situation.
Right in front of the referee as we take a look at this instant replay. This lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Eugene Tan just casually training that 3 and granting the number 8 seed with a 4-point lead.
Simple lang.
He didn't feel rushed at all. The shot clock was already at 2. Eugene Tan being guarded by Mangkiat. Tries to find Malabanan on the inside. Gonzalez swings it to the corner. Could have been big by Martinez. Saints FULITECH can now stop the bleeding. Zagala finds Rosales all the way. Looks good.
And a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on
Joff
Gonzalez. That looked like it was before the shot. That's the 4th personal foul of Joff Gonzalez, which he has to take extra care now if he wants to stay in this ball game. He has played very quality minutes for San Pedro here.
Yes. So, Rosales on the line.
J.R. Rosales misses that first free throw. Big miss here for J.R.
Two misses.
Both misses there for J.R. Rosales.
May kalog talaga.
And here's the biggest window San Pedro has. They have trailed for majority of the ball game, and now it's redemption time. Gilbert Malabanan puts the ball on the floor. Finger roll is short. Gonzalez is down. Kulang ang San Pedro. All the way to the basket. Rosales stops the bleeding.
Yes, timely basket by Rosales, taking matters into his own hands.
Good team hustle here by Saints FULITECH. Excellent transition defense. Gonzalez pulls up from the top of the key, drains it.
Crunch time for Joff Gonzalez, and he knows he can make those shots.
Chance of defense on the side of San Pedro. Zagala calling out horns. Let's see. The other horn is missing. Uses on the left side. Blocked by Gonzalez.
Oh,
and too strong of a pass there. But they have to recollect on defense now. They can't let their guard down. Vito, big if it goes. No. Zagala, not sure why he took that shot. Manghiat.
Stepping on the sideline.
Oh, crucial turnover there.
Pumasok
and that
pa
shot
naman
went in. Oh my goodness. Ronel Manghiat.
Super manggi na naman sa...
kung one size smaller lang yung sapatos niya, hindi siya na nakapag-stepping.
Kung walang inahap.
Kulang ng inahap eh. Sobra in that instance actually. Eugene Tan now has been cool as a cucumber as we have arrived at the last 2-minute mark of this nail-biter quarterfinal. Martinez tries to... goes all the way there as Zagala will be whistled for the foul. Don't look now, Saints FULITECH is 1 foul away from the penalty, and San Pedro has still 1 foul to give.
No, over the limit na itong Saints FULITECH.
Over the limit, yes,
no.
ang Saints. Inbounds it to Mopera. He has been struggling from 3-point land all game long. Imperial, 3-pointer, no! Chance to cut the lead for Saints FULITECH. Zagala crosses over on Eugene Tan. Tries to spin, good defense there. Manghiat met at the apex, but he'll be fouled in his act of shooting. So that's JV Imperial's 3rd personal foul. also has provided quality minutes for the San Pedro squad, has been a reliable backup guard for Coach Erwin Santamaria and staff.
Chance for Saints FULITECH.
There we go. Manghiat, the third quarter explosion.
Nanlamig eh, no? Nanlamig eh. Nung,
pinaupo kasi siya nung fourth eh.
Nung pinahinga eh. Pero
But
pag nag-init yan.
He doesn't care. Eto na, nakuha na yung shooting stroke niya ulit eh. Pumasok na yung tres niya kanina eh.
May kasama super yan eh.
Eugene Tan being hounded by Zagala. Quick spin move to lose the defense. Shot clock reads 10. Hawkins on Malabanan. The much smaller Hawkins locks down Gilbert. Gonzalez, big fake. Fade away by Malabanan. Excellent defense by the Saints. Saints FULITECH with a chance here. Quick crossover and Eugene. And sorry, miss there.
Oh!
Second chance, still no. San Pedro does not have to rush here.
Yes.
And that's going to be a foul on Ronel Manghiat.
Sorry, miss by Saya. One underneath.
Wow. That could have been the window.
Oo, tutok pa na yun eh. No?
Oh my goodness. That was a gimme shot. Pang around the world yun, coach. Yun yung tira ng around the world na kapag mintis ka, balik ka sa simula eh. And it looks like it will be 2 free throws for JV Imperial. Number 45, the guard from San Pedro Mamba. First free throw is good. One more free throw and he can turn it into a 2-possession ball game.
Yes, crucial free throw.
And this is the absolute most important time for San Pedro to activate the defense that they saw nung fourth quarter ng game 1. This is the perfect time. 2-possession ball game. Saints FULITECH will talk it over. They call timeout here. We'll be right back for more fourth quarter action. Stay tuned. And now we have returned to the fourth quarter, the final seconds, as this is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop.
Down by 4, 57 seconds to go. You have possession. You just have to convert on this possession of yours and play good defense on the other end.
Saints FULITECH, you have 2 timeouts for Saints FULITECH and 2 more timeouts for San Pedro Mamba. Manghiat missing on that 3.
Yes, not the shot you wanted.
They put all their chips into Ronel Manghiat.
Yes.
Shot it early. Good intention, hindi lang pumasok.
Lucky break.
Lucky again.
Jump ball ang tinawag ng referees. Possession arrow pointing to the Saints FULITECH. So, kanila uli ang bola.
All the main scorers of Saints on the floor. Zagala, Hawkins, Rosales, Sayawan, and Manghiat.
Yes, so
Zagala!
The help defense of Gilbert Malabanan was a bit late in that last sequence.
What a shot by Zagala. Heartbreaker. And now they are just down by 1 with 41.8 seconds remaining. And both teams in the penalty.
Direct, replay mo nga, tingnan ko lang yung reaction ng defense. No? Parang ano eh, no? Parang...
I'm not sure what San Pedro did there. No?
Hindi, ang ganda ng ball screen, no? Ang ganda ng ball screen. Yung reaction ng depensa, eh, no? Kasi yung defender na may bola, nahuli na eh. Ayan, no? Ang layo ng pinanggalingan ni Gilbert Malabanan, eh, no?
Yep.
He could have stayed closer to his man, no? Para ang reaction niya, nandun kagad siya for the possible help.
Yep. But great recognition on the part of Zagala there. Just letting it fly from downtown. He knew he was hot.
Nagsasag kasi siya kanina.
Si Ron Zagala, he knew what the defense was gonna give.
Yes.
He made that three-pointer count, and now they are just within one.
Also a veteran player, itong si Ron Zagala.
Showing off his basketball IQ in that last possession there. And San Pedro Mamba.
Eto, chess game na to.
Yep.
Oo.
Just like we talked about in the pregame, as much as it is a match between the players, it's also a match between coaches. Coach Erwin Santamaria on the side of San Pedro Mamba and Coach Dave Gomez on the side of Saints FULITECH. An otherwise spotless record against a winning tradition with a number 8 seed.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Thus, Malabanan recognize it. Gonzalez provides the pick. Eugene Tan could be big if it goes. No. Hits the front rim. They can go for the last shot. Saints FULITECH can go for the win.
Both teams on penalty.
Both teams in the penalty. Zagala goes for the shot. Blocked
Short.
by Gonzalez. Excellent defense. And San Pedro Mamba runs away with it.
Yes.
What a defensive stop by Joff Gonzalez.
And Mopera was undecided on what to do with the basketball.
Di niya alam kung i-dribble out niya eh.
Oh,
Wala siyang kakampi.
Hindi niya alam kung uubusin niya na yung oras. Take a look at this defense of Joff Gonzalez.
Great defense there by Joff Gonzalez. And that's why he's on the floor. Could have been the game winner there for Saints FULITECH if pumasok yung tira na yon. But now, San Pedro Mamba. Wow, I am tingling. About to finish this comeback.
Ayaw pa rin for
All the way
Mopera. Even on the free throw line, hindi makashoot si...
Oo nga eh. They can expound the lead to 2. Mopera at the free throw line. They still have time. They still have time. Oh, and they have to avoid this. Both teams just in very close quarters right now. And both teams just want to get that semi-final spot. San Pedro Mamba ex RAZON'S wanting to get and pull off this upset against the number 1 seed in FULITECH Saints.
Yes.
In Saints FULITECH.
Situation. San Pedro Mamba up by 2.
What do you think, Coach?
Saints FULITECH has possession. It will be a front court inbound play. There has to be a special play for this situation. Hindi pwedeng ngayon ka lang mag-krokes para sa special play. Kailangan ginagawa mo na sa ensayo itong mga ganitong sitwasyon.
And siguro on the part of Saints FULITECH, no, who would you go to draw this special play off? You have Zagala, you have Rosales, you have Super Mangi and Mangiat. But which offensive option would you go?
Better if you'll have a system that would cater to an all-option play.
Oo nga.
Hindi for a special someone na ganito.
That's
Kailangan all-option eh, no? So, down by 2, no need for a 3. If you can tie the ball game, good. If you can hit a 3-pointer, better.
No timeouts for Saints FULITECH. One last timeout for San Pedro. Hawkins, good if it goes. No! Does it count?
We'll see.
The referees will review.
Hindi nagbaser. We have to see the replay.
And it looks like that the referees will review. But if that Mangiat basket will count, we are heading into overtime. But we will review now.
2.9 nung release.
Oh, and that is good.
Yes.
Yep. We're going into overtime.
Yes.
We are going into overtime. He had at least 0.7 seconds left.
Yes.
There we go.
Oo.
That's it.
They forgot to box out.
Yep. They forgot to box out the harassed man on the floor.
Super.
Mangiat.
Super talaga.
Wow, what a turn of events here. Saints FULITECH was in the driver's seat the entire ball game. And now we are going into overtime. San Pedro Mamba has successfully acquired the lead earlier, and the referees have signaled that the basket will count. And the first overtime of the quarterfinals for the last seat in the semis. What a ball game.
Yes, crucial things in the last few seconds of the game. The three-pointer of Sagala and the missed free throw of Mopera.
We'll be right back for the start of overtime. Don't go away for the last seat of the semifinals.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
All the quarters of regulation have passed, pero the basketball god said, give them 5 more minutes. The last seat of the semifinals still vacant. Titignan natin kung sino makaka-occupy. Is it San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone coming from the lower half of the bracket? Or will it be the favorites, the Saints FULITECH team? Gonzalez will get the handoff to Imperial. Gives it back to Malabanan. Could have gotten away with the travel. Step back jumper, Mopera. That shot has not been working for him, and Saints FULITECH will pull it down. J.R. Rosales. Zagala now will take it easy. Horns play is called. Earlier, he went to the left, and looks like he goes there again. Drops it off to Mangiat. Trying to find Rosales, but Rosales will go for the floater. Overshoots it. Oh, and that's gonna be off San Pedro Mamba against Malabanan.
Malabanan just lost the handle on that rebound play.
And to get more insight on that third quarter explosion, let's go to our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua, on a report on Ronel Mangiat. Flo?
Migs and Coach Leo, konting trivia lang dahil maraming namamangha dito kay Super Magi ng Saints FULITECH. Alam nyo ba, nakakaiba rin ang pre-game routine ng isang Ronel Mangiat. Mala Steph Curry ang practice shooting niya because nagsisimula siya sa 4-point line at minsan nilalayuan niya pa hanggang half court. And when I asked him kung bakit ganito ang routine niya, he told me masyado na daw malapit ang 3-point and 2-point areas para sa kanya. No wonder he has that nickname. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Flo. And kaya naman pala na puro pasok yung tiro ni Ronel. Baka kinulang sa warm-up ng Game 1. Kaya 4 points lang ang nakuha. But now, with an explosive 20 points and those last 2 points, forcing this game into overtime.
Nagulat din ako sa report na yun.
4-point line yung practice ni Ronel. Eh dito walang 4-point line sa San Andres Sports Complex. So, baka sa ibang court pa talaga nagpa-practice ito. Sabi daw, masyadong malapit yung 3-point area.
Nilalagyan lang ng chalk yung practice venue niya.
Wow, Super Ronel Mangiat. Having that third quarter boom for Saints FULITECH. Tapos nakahabol tong San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. Courtesy of the likes of Joff Gonzalez. Etong sina Eugene Tan, Imperial, Malabanan. Kahit si Mopera, kung mas maganda lang ng konti yung laro ni Mopera, this would be a different ballgame.
Yes. Pauwi na tayo ngayon.
Eto na. I feel that this is it, Coach Leo. This is it. One shall stand and one shall fall. This is it. Oh, and Malabanan with a miss.
Gano'n na naman, no? Free throw sequence ni Gilbert Malabanan. First free throw, pasok. Second free throw, sablay.
And both teams in the penalty now, no?
Yes.
So each foul will result in free throws. Rosales, spinning against the defense, overshoots the floater. Grabs his own board, finds Mangiat. Drives to the baseline. Excellent defense by Imperial. But leaves Hawkins open.
Naubos na yung tiro ni Hawkins.
Naubos yung pulso. Eugene Tan now on the offense for San Pedro. Eto na, Mopera. Big if it goes! Right in the nick of time!
Yes, finally! A
Mopera.
3-pointer for Stephen Mopera.
Having 16 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist in their last game. And having that crucial 3-pointer just when they need it.
And an air ball from Ron Zagala.
And similar situation, Coach Leo.
May oras pa.
As we take a look at this instant replay, your lakas stress of the quarter, brought to you by Sunsport. Stephen Mopera, right when his team needed him the most, he has pulled away time and time again. And wisely wasting the time here, pero hindi gumagala yung oras dito.
Dead ball yun eh.
Yes. Eugene Tan guarded by Zagala. Gets that pick from Gonzalez. All the way to Malabanan. Mopera, can he make it too? Short. Could have been big.
Walang pangalawa.
San Andres would have erupted. Hawkins thought about that pull-up. Zagala tries to redeem himself against Eugene Tan. Fears that defense, goes window shopping on a Wednesday.
Yes, nadulas defensively itong si Eugene Tan. Nawalan ng defender sa harapan ni Zagala.
2 minutes.
Last 2 minutes now in overtime. Joff Gonzalez guarded by Sayawan. Taking a bit too much time here. Oh, and results in a travel. Costly turnover there for San Pedro.
Miscalculated his move.
He burned away about 5 seconds in the shot clock, just playing some triple threat basketball at the top of the key. And turnover pa. Saints FULITECH with a chance to take the lead here or go for the tie. Hawkins tries to find Mangiat. Fade away. No. Malabanan comes up with it.
Now it's all deliberate basketball.
And back in the ball game, itong si Maui Pradas to play the overtime minutes. San Pedro will try to waste as much time as possible. Eugene Tan, I thought he was gonna take that 3. Gilbert has to take it. Big shot! 4-point lead now for San Pedro.
Kanina pa tumatama si Gilbert sa mga ganun jumper. Iniiwan pa rin nila.
That's his sweet spot right now. Zagala tries to get it to Hawkins. Mangiat, big 3. Overshoots it.
Yes.
And San Pedro controls it. Can they pull off an upset?
Yep.
One more shot can put the nail on the coffin now. Pradas on Tan. Smartly wasting away the time. Malabanan on an island with Hawkins. He has the size advantage. Gonzalez. Big shot. Yes, sir!
Wide open. Joffrey Gonzalez. Defender not there in front of him.
Saints FULITECH will go for one more run to catch into this lead. That is your lakas moment of the quarter, brought to you by Cable Link and Holdings Corp. Joff Gonzalez down a dagger to the heart of the Saints FULITECH team. We'll be right back for more overtime action. Stay tuned.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
And we are back to overtime. A 6-point lead for San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone after majority of the time na lumamang ang Saints FULITECH. Coach Erwin Santamaria, Coach Dave Gomez. The chess match between coaches. Down to the last 32 seconds. Zagala will inbound. Pradas, Sayawan. Mangiat on the floor. Fakes the 3. Takes it. Short. betting all their chips on Ronel Mangiat. And they have to get it inbound. And that is going to be a foul against Michael Tanyegra.
Yes.
And Bopera has a chance to put it all away.
San Pedro Mamba just playing excellent basketball in the last 3 minutes of this overtime period.
Bopera makes the first one. Coach Erwin Santamaria in full attendance now. His previous team that he coached, ang Tito Rex's Firewire, supporting their previous coach. They are absolutely loving this comeback. We're down to overtime, but it is not over yet. Saints FULITECH almost with a turnover. Zagala has to get it across. They have to go for a three. Zagala, in and out. And
that's
San
it.
Pedro Mamba extra zone pulls off the impossible. The number 8 seed pulling off the upset of the century against the number 1 seed at that in Saints FULITECH.
Yes, so it was not just an easy victory for the San Pedro Mamba team, but they dominated this number 1 team, the Saints FULITECH, and a good showing of excellent basketball.
And it looks like the winning tradition of Coach Erwin Santamaria will continue. The first season he was a champ, the second season he was a first runner-up, and now his team, the San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone, is now on the way to the semifinals, pulling off an upset against the number 1 seed. We'll be turning it over to our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua, for an interview with our best player of the ballgame. Flo?
Maraming salamat, Migs and Coach Leo. Coming from the lower end sa ating standings, unti-unti nilang ginapang ang panalo na ito, and finally, they completed our semi-final teams. Congratulations to San Pedro Mamba Extra Zone. And here beside me is our SLA Hotel 101 Global Player of the Game with yet another double-double performance. 22 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Congratulations, Gilbert Malabanan, the man that he is. Gilbert, even though nag-double-double ka ngayon, I know marami kang gustong i-credit na performance sa iyong teammates. So anong masasabi mo sa pinakita ng teammates mo ngayong araw?
Unang-una, I would like to thank God again for this win, for giving us a strength. And yun nga, so honestly, we won because it's a team effort talaga na mga pinagtrabahuhan namin mula sa baba hanggang dito sa kung nasaan kami ngayon. Again, hindi kami bumigay kahit na lamang yung Santa Rosa, but again, the composure of our team, talaga yung chemistry of our team, talaga namang nabubuo na namin ng paunti-unti.
Gilbert, nasabi mo nga nabubuo na ang team nyo paunti-unti at natalo nyo nga ang merong twice to beat advantage. So anong plano ng San Pedro para magtuloy-tuloy na ito sa semifinals or even finals ng ating tournament?
First of all, I would like to credit Santa Rosa Saints, especially Coach Davis, a good coach. Dumaan ako sa kanya, and to my former team, talagang hands up ako sa kanila. But again, this is a job na kailangan talaga namin pagtrabahuhan both teams. And regarding dito sa nangyayari sa amin sa team, na kailangan lang namin yung effort namin, ituloy-tuloy lang namin yung aggressiveness namin sa loob ng court. And maganda kasi yung communication namin kaya lahat kami nag-uusap, kaya pagdating sa loob ng court, talagang maganda rin yung ginagawa namin.
Maraming salamat, Gilbert. I'm sure naghihiyawan ang San Pedro Mamba fans sa kanilang mga bahay, kaya batiin mo naman ang inyong supporters.
Unang-una, binabati ko siyempre ang aming Congresswoman Ann Matibag, Boss Attorney Melvin Matibag, and siyempre sa Boss Razon, sa may-ari ng Razon si Kiko, and congratulations, this is a history na makapasok yung San Pedro sa semifinals. But again, pipilitin pa rin namin makaakyat ulit para sa inyo, sa lahat ng mga taga San Pedro, na mga sumusuporta sa Team AMB namin, at saka sa kids ko. I love you all. Thank you, thank you.
Maraming salamat, Gilbert, and congratulations again sa San Pedro Mamba. Migs and Coach Leo, I'm sure marami kayong gustong sabihin about this match. So what are your final thoughts?
Thank you, Flo, and congratulations once again to Gilbert Malabanan and the San Pedro Mamba Extra Zones team for coming up with this upset win and finally buying their ticket to the semifinals, having a 22-point, 12 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 steal game
Yes.
to get the victory over the number 1 seed.
A well-deserved win para dito sa San Pedro Mamba team and a team to be reckoned with dito sa ating semifinals.
And I can't wait to see their performance in the semifinals, but coupling his performance is si Eugene Tan, having 8 points, 9 rebounds, and a stellar 13 assists, coupled with 3 steals and 2 blocks, Coach Leo.
Yes.
Definitely one of the key players as well for this San Pedro win.
Pwede nga, dalawang best player eh.
Kung pwede lang dalawa yung Hotel 101 Global Player of the Ball Game, for sure, si Eugene Tan yan and si Gilbert Palabanan. Once again, congratulations to the number 8 seed, the San Pedro Mamba Extra Zones, for clinching the final ticket to the semifinals. And that will be the 4th and final seat occupied. Once again, my name is Fix Gonzalez. Coach Leo, thank you so much.
Salamat
It was an absolute pleasure covering these games tonight. On behalf of the entire production team, we will see you next time for the semifinals of SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0 2025.